Hey guys, this is becoming like deja vu. Another great week though. I really have no complaints. I was able to hook back up with Sarah Schoen, who I wrote Dare and Hangman with. And we have spent the week crushing a new book that we had planned, I don't even know, 2 years ago maybe, called Midnight Kiss. And this book is sketchy in a great way, scary. Somehow I'm always writing this thing at night, and wow, the book is creepy. A lot of it right now is taking place in a church that is abandoned and has been like burnt down, and we don't know why this church is like in the state it's in. The gist is a couple has gone to a town because the woman's best friend has gone missing. The town is called Redgrave, and they are basically trying to find out what happened to Amy. So the woman's name is Shay, and the man's name is Jack, and they're about to become engaged, unbeknownst to Shay. I'm writing as Jack, and Sarah's writing as Shay. And it's just a creepy, twisted book. We've had a lot of fun with it. It's been a kind of a neat break because I've been really deeply into my E.L. George stuff. So that's going to come out as an Aaron Lee, and it basically goes with our loosely named game series. Again, Dare and Hangman. So the things that Sarah and I tend to write together are sort of like head games, trippy thriller type stuff. So I'm excited about this. It's great to be writing with her again. It's been years. It's always a fun co-write with Sarah. She and I have different voices, but somehow are able to blend really well. We're both good at mirroring each other. Sarah, and it's funny because this came up really recently with one of the Crazy Ink authors. Sarah is the person that basically taught me to write first person past tense. And when I first wrote with her, I was like, no. My natural voice is actually first person present tense, and I know that that's so unpopular and most people don't write that way, whatever, but hey, that's my natural voice, so I'm gonna roll with it. I'm now in a place where I can write any tense, any person. I still have my preferences. I still prefer first person present. Next I'd go with, I think I'd go with first person past, because I'm in a place where I'm comfortable with tenses. They don't freak me out. I used to tense jump all over books, and I still have that, but generally when I do that, it's either intentional or it's in very specific sections. And when I get into trouble with that is when it's like a new part of the story, or I've taken a break from the book, and then I will get confused with that, and tenses can be a nightmare. Retensing a book, I'd rather start the book over, honestly. I really would. So it's been fun, and I've done enough co-writes recently. I did one with Laura Jane. I think my co-write with Tracy Ball was first person past, but I've done so many of them recently that it's no big deal. I think my Mirror series with M.W. Brown was the same, first person past. So it's a tense that I think a lot of writers are more comfortable with, naturally, or even their natural voice. So yeah, that's been fun. It's called Midnight Kiss. I don't know when it's going to release, although right now we're over 20,000 words. Realistically, I would say we'll have this book done within 3 weeks. I would assume it's going to release, say, September-ish, depending on where the release schedule's at. So I'm really excited about that book. In the meantime, for my own stuff, I have dusted off Other Kin, and I'm working on that for the Pet Shop series. So there's been a lot of writing, but there's also been not a lot of writing this week. I've been doing a lot of business end stuff, which, I like the writing stuff, I like the publishing stuff, I like the working with the author stuff. I don't like the numbers, I don't like the math, and I don't like the paperwork, but it is what it is. You do what you gotta do. Luckily, I'm through the bulk of that, and so that feels good too. I have had some good times and moments and teachable moments, and just, I don't know, with various new additions that are still coming to Crazy Ink, teaching them different things that I need, want, where we're sort of headed. I'm working on a marketing plan for the entire publishing company, which has been an ongoing project, but now we really have it almost where we want it, which is great because it's going to make my life easier with the annual report anyway, so it's like a twofer. So that's been good, businessy wise. I don't have the word count that I usually have this week. Well, I mean, I can't really say that either because I've got, we did start Midnight Kiss, and that's over 20,000 words, so there's 10 right there. I don't tend to count my co-writes in my word counts, which is really silly. So yeah, okay, never mind. I had a good week. I have well over 10,000 words. And it's only Wednesday right now, so by Friday I'll probably be at like 14. I don't know. It'll be good. I don't think I finished anything this week. Dear Dawn is in editing. I did spend the end of last week doing the self-edits on that, and that is currently in editing. So I'm excited about that. I'm also looking forward to getting to my additions on Russia. I was privy to some information less than 48 hours ago that makes me not sure about a couple things in that book. So before it goes to editors, I want to think about that one. That one is loosely based on a real life story, and there are real feelings and people involved, so I have to be really kind of careful with that. What else? Crazy week. Oh, okay, so you know what I've been doing? It's not all just about writing, and we all know this by now. If you guys follow this channel, you know I'm constantly making and creating things because, like, honestly, this being stuck and social distancing and writing about toilet bowl cleaners thing is, only going so far. So because of that, I've been doing a lot of crafting, which has been therapeutic. When I'm not doing stuff to get exercise, which I have managed to pull that off a little bit here and there, which has been good, I have been making cool little creepy dolls. And these creepy dolls, which I will throw a couple of them in this video so you can see what I'm talking about, are going to go with Little Sleepwalkers, which is the book that happened this week. That went on to Amazon. It is currently pending in paperback. It's a book I wrote with Rena Marin. Oh my gosh, I said her name right. I can't believe it. Let's not tell her. That would be too scandalous. But really, it's Marin. My dog's crazy and he just turned my keyboard blue. So there's that. But yeah, that book with Rena has a possessed ragdoll in it. Let's put it that way. So now what does Erin have to do? She has to make 500 of them, and of course everyone's seen them, so now they all need one. This is how it happens. It's okay. So yeah, I've been doing that in my spare time, and I've also come up with next week or the week after's crazy creation, and I've been working on it. It's actually going to be a game that I think a lot of authors can do because it's based, these are your hints, it's based on something that's super popular right now. Like, it's like a trending thing. But it's a way to market that may be stupid and dumb, but I'll try it all, and I don't really care if it's stupid and dumb. I care that, hey, it's worth a shot. So that's going on too, and I'll show you guys what that's all about in the next few weeks in another video. We have successfully gotten through another big chunk in the Kitty Shop series with many more books to come, so that's going well so far. I just heard from one of our editors who makes logos for us, and she is currently working on sex shop logos, so I don't know what those are going to look like, but that does make me laugh. That'll be fun. I'm imagining like a bunch of like kissy lips, or I don't know. She said I thought real hard about this, and I just said I'm walking away, I'm not touching it. So we'll see what she comes up with. That ought to bring some humor to the place, which is good, because I swear half of like what I have missed is the laughing and the fun that I have with my authors, and lately I've had more time to do that, and that's been great. It sort of brings new life in, and like, yo, we're all in this together, and just a good feeling, and I love that. We've got a couple of new authors, and one in particular who's really kind of jumped right in. That's also great new energy. I love to see that, and I'm looking for more of those. So if you guys have books, right now I've got some gaps because we had a lot of people that weren't able to write due to COVID, not really their own fault. Things are crazy in the world right now. Sorry, say hello. Just so they know what I'm doing. He doesn't want to say hello. He just, hi buddy. I know, thank you. But yeah, so we do have some openings in the release schedule, which is part of why I'm trying to do a lot of co-writing right now. I want to fill holes so that we don't have like a super jam in August and a like land barring September. So I'm working on that with these guys, and again, Sarah will be a great answer to that. We were able to get Sarah and Taylor back to Crazy Ink. They had books with Crazy Ink before, but have been off, living life, and are back. So that's been nice. There's just been a lot of new additions and changes, and all of them feel good. We're over the, I shouldn't even say this, knocking on wood, the hump financially, I think, as far as COVID, but maybe not. Readers do, of course, on the TV it says that we're looking at another surge, whatever. Sales-wise, I can tell you the readers seem to be back and more invested in buying books again, which is, what we want. It's goals. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a productive, kind of all over the place week, and I think I've probably done a lot more than I'm giving myself credit for. I did start working on Daddy's Trash, which is the sequel to Daddy's Girl. It's purple. I mean, what more do you need to know? That book is Daddy's Girl. If you haven't read that, is probably my strangest, most horrific. It's just a weird book, but it's a cool book. I love that book, and yeah, read that one, Daddy's Girl. It's if you're into dark, kind of out there, horror-y, Daddy's Girl. I'm telling you, Daddy's Trash is gonna get. Yeah, Daddy's Trash is pretty. I don't normally outline. That one has an outline. Let's put it that way, and it's because I want to set it up perfectly. I think that this could actually be a trilogy, but I don't want that. So because I know I need to make sure I fit it into a duology, I really want to make sure I don't leave out where I'm headed with that one. So again, I'm sort of working on Other Kin right now for the Pet Shop series, but I will probably tinker with Daddy's Trash when I'm in a horror-y mood. At least once we get through Midnight Kiss. So yeah, writing. Probably you guys are probably sleeping by now. I know I have a lot of authors that subscribe to this channel. I would love to hear what you guys are working on. I would love to hear sort of about your writing process. I talk all the time about mine, but I feel like mine is weird. Most people don't have my process. Most people don't work on more than one WIP at the same time. They don't co-write with more than one person at the same time. But I just can't sit still. So I want to hear what works for you. I want to hear what you're working on. We are now at 108 subscribers, guys. That's amazing. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me, for supporting Crazy Ink. Yeah, and just I hope you're loving the words. I hope you're enjoying the reading. I hope you're kind of settled into. My mom hates it. She's like, I don't like new normal as the term, but I'm a realist, and right now this is the new normal. So I hope you're settling into that, and I don't know, finding those good, positive moments along the way. That's what I'm trying to do. I will talk to you guys soon. As always, I'll just throw in a bunch of clips, sort of what my week looked like, because why not? Yeah, have a great week, guys. A great weekend. This will probably go up on Sunday, so great week. Great next week. And again, I will just keep posting weekly blog videos, but if you throw it in the comments, anything you want to see, I'm certainly happy to talk about experiences, questions you might have. I know someone wants me to do a video about how to stay out of Facebook jail, I can certainly work on that. But for real, anything you guys can think. I don't always know the answers, and it doesn't mean what I have to say is the right answer. It's just you know what they say about opinions. But hey, I do have a little bit of experience at this point and can definitely tell you every single pitfall and try to like avoid those for you. Oh, pitfall. I got back Wave to Papa today. That book, published 3 years ago, which is why I'm getting it back. It was a 3-year contract. And I'm so excited to get to change it up a little bit, put it under E.L. George because it really is an E.L. George title, and switch out that cover, which has driven me insane for 3 years. One of my biggest, I'm all over this, one of my biggest things about self-publishing and being a publisher is that I have say over my covers, and with that cover I didn't, and the cover just wasn't for me. So now I've got a cover I love and I'm winning. That's just such a great thing to be able to have that book back and to get it under the right pen name, because that is not an Aaron Lee book. That is an E.L. George. All right, guys, I'm rambling. Like you care about any of this, I will, I'm peacing out. Have a great night, or week, or life, whatever. Until next time, peace, love, books and crazy.